Lenny DiNardo, Deven Marrero, I'm Tom Caron. We are back. Tomorrow, the Netflix documentary is dropped, so nationwide, fans are going to get to see inside the clubhouse. That's what it's called, the clubhouse, a year with the Red Sox. And it's stuff you guys have been around all your life. I've been privileged to be able to see it. But for fans, it's going to be amazing to see what goes on behind closed doors.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome, especially what they did with Drive to Survive and those documentaries. You really get to go inside the sport and inside the players and how they think and the long season that these guys go through. There's a lot that goes on that people really don't know about. It's going to be really cool for the fans to really see.
Spoiler alert, it's a lot about failure because baseball is all about dealing with failure.
Yeah, when I'm talking to a young pitcher, teaching them mechanics, part of my lessons are, listen, you're going to fail. You're going to fail a lot. How do you recoup? How do you let the positive overdo the negative? Because if you don't think about the right thing to do next, if you're consumed with what just happened, you're going to fail. It's just part of the game. You got to learn how to do that. And the quicker you do, the more successful you will be.
Jarren Duran has been very upfront about the struggles he has had dealing with failures at time and the pressure that goes into being a major league ball player. And there was a shocking revelation in the Netflix documentary. Quote, I got to a point where I was sitting in my room, I had my rifle and I had a bullet, and I pulled the trigger and the gun clicked, but nothing happened. So to this day, I think God just didn't let me take my own life because I seriously don't know why it didn't go off. I took it as a sign of I might have to be here for a reason. So that's when I started to look myself in the mirror after the gun didn't go off. I was like, do I want to be here or do I not want to be here? That happened for a reason, and obviously you're here for a reason. So let's be the way you want to be and play the way you want to play and live the way you want to live. Powerful stuff. Alex Cora today talking about the support he and the Red Sox have shown, not only Jarren Duran, but all players dealing with pressure and potentially anxiety and depression that goes along with that.
We've been like sometimes players feel like, the mental skills coach and that structure that we have, they work for the organization. No, they actually work for you. They're here for you. And I lived it, in the past with players. I use them whenever I need to, and I think it's something that is a tool and a department that is needed in every team, every professional team, every company is needed. We know that, we live in a tough world. We do. And the pressure to perform at this level is unique. Nobody knows what a professional athlete has to go through. And we lived it through Jarren, right? Throughout his career. We've seen part of the stuff, right? And I'm glad that I work for the Boston Red Sox, and we take this very seriously. And the people that have worked with our players, our personnel, the people in the front office, they're amazing people, and they mean a lot to us. They put our athletes in a situation. They put them. They take them to the next level. Being honest, because without them, it'll be hard to perform.
Well, it's changed a lot, obviously. Alex Cora saying even when he was playing from when you were playing. Listen, let's talk about this. No professional athlete is immune from pressure. Doesn't matter whether you're LeBron James or a guy struggling to make a baseball team. How did you handle that as a player, Lenny?
It was hard. And if you think about the physical part of playing, right, we were taught from a young age to rub some dirt on it if you get hurt and get back out there. But if you think about the mental approach, you rub some dirt on it over and over and over again, that dirt turns into a ton of dirt on top of you, right? And it weighs down. And if you think about before this stigma started to wane regarding mental health, look at back in the 70s and 80s, a lot of these ball players would turn to drugs, turn to alcohol, turn to different things to cope with the pressures of playing the game. But now we're able to talk to a mental skills coach, talk to a psychiatrist, psychologist, whoever it is, someone that you can kind of relieve some of the stress. So you're not rubbing the dirt on it anymore. You're talking to someone. They can give you an avenue and approach to deal with it in a positive way to allow you to go out there and perform on the field, because it can be very difficult. The pressure's on you, especially in a city like Boston. You take the positives, but there can be some negatives when you're not playing well.
Yeah, and for me, when you're a young player coming to a clubhouse full of veterans, there's some intimidation there that you don't want to express how you're really truly feeling, because they might look at you, oh, this guy's not ready for the big league, so you hide it. And, for me, I was very lucky to be part of the Red Sox organization from a young age, and I still to this day talk to the mental skills coach that I had when I was here at Las Gutierrez. To this day, I talk to him all the time, and I know him from Miami. We have a long history together, so he helped me through my big league career and in my life now. It's not, people forget that us as players, we live a normal life too outside of the stadium like everybody else does. We have family issues. We have kids and things like that, marital stuff. But this game is hard as it is already, and we need help. And the freedom to speak about what you're going through is the biggest thing nowadays.
Jarren Duran very open about it in the Netflix special. It comes out tomorrow, The Clubhouse, a Year with the Red Sox. He will speak to the media about all of this tomorrow. He decided to wait until everyone could see the Netflix episode before he starts to dive into it. It is Jarren Duran bobblehead night as well, as they are celebrating. Remember, that was the MVP bat, the crystal bat that he got for being the MVP of the All-Star game last year. Alex Cora said the bravery that Jarren Duran is showing in this documentary will save lives. And you think about how important that message is, and Jarren Duran using his platform to help others battling mental health challenges. If you are having mental health issues and are concerned, call or text 988. That's the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. People under the age of 25 can text Hey Sam, the only youth peer-to-peer mental health text line in Massachusetts. Samaritans in Boston have been working to prevent suicide and provide hope for more than 50 years. You can learn more at SamaritansHope.org.